Hi everyone, Julie here. Today I'm starting a new series of videos about how to learn languages on your own. It doesn't mean that you're going to be alone the whole time because realistically you learn languages to communicate with people. So you are going to be communicating, but you can study on your own without paying crazy amounts of money and without, going to university for 4 years to no. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will get the notification when I share more of these videos. And today I want to start with how to get started with a new language because it can be a little bit daunting. So obviously you can use an app, you can use a course, you can use a textbook that will provide you with a structure and a program, or you can use my thing. Um, so what I do as a language learner and a language teacher is that I start with basic expressions to introduce myself and ask people who they are. So, what's your name? How old are you? Where are you from? What do you do in life? Like, what's your job? Or do you work? What else? Yeah, that kind of things, like kind of getting to know someone new and asking them those basic questions. I learned those as expressions. I don't translate from my language word by word. Like I don't go on Google and translate each word. I learned those as expressions. You can find them. There's a bunch of YouTube channels, or maybe it's one YouTube channel, Language Pod or something. Can't remember. They have like crazy amounts of languages, and not just the popular ones, like even the ones that are like not super famous. They have tons and tons of videos, and they have the videos of like how to introduce yourself and how to say hello. So I start with that. And then I learn the pronouns. So if you're not a grammar nerd, the pronouns are I, you, she, he, it, we, you, they in English. So I learned those, and it is kind of important because sometimes the pronouns are not the same. Like, for example, in French, we have a feminine they and a masculine they. In Arabic, there is a feminine you and a masculine you. So it does differ a little bit. So I explore that. And then I start like learning or practicing with verbs, not just any verb, not like all the freaking verbs in the dictionary. I have a list of 30 verbs that I use on a daily basis. If you analyze your own language, we say a lot of to be, to have, to want, to take, to need, must and can, like, dislike or hate, go, sleep, work, eat, know, what else? Put, maybe. So yeah, like I'll share my list in the description. And this is a list of verbs that I have kind of naturally figured out as I was learning languages in different countries. And I start with those. And then every day at first, I will take my list. I'll make 30 different sentences with those verbs, like example sentences, right? Which like forces me to go and find this extra vocabulary. So sure, there's still tons of mistakes with the articles and like the kind of the or an, tons of mistakes with the prepositions like in, on, and at, and whatever, and gender as well. Like there's still tons of mistakes, but I can still convey meaning, which is what I look for at the beginning, to be able to express myself, express simple things, Oh, where are you going? I'm going to the supermarket. That kind of stuff, like very basic daily life sentences. So I practice with those for a little while to build up more vocabulary, la, 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 la. And obviously that's accompanied by lots of input, reading, listening, lots of trying very hard to communicate with people and sounding like a fool most of the time. So I do try to put that in practice with real people straight away. And yeah, this is how I get started. And then naturally I build on that. but more on that later. All right, I'll see you tomorrow for more tips and advice and tricks and whatever on learning languages. Bye.